Operation Winter Storm. This is US, UK, China. I'm going to try to bust out all three because it's Christmas. Merry Christmas. And I'm not going to have time to, do two recordings and try to upload that. So bear with me, and we'll get it started. All right, USA. USA had 85. It's going to save $1. But it's purchasing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 transports. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4 artillery. 1, 2, 3 tanks. And that's, I believe, 16 units, and they're all going down in the Atlantic. Let's see here. UK purchasing. You can see this. Airbase, 2 artillery, 2 tanks, and an infantry. And China is purchasing 2 infantry and 2 horses for 14. So that's 85, 14, and I think, and 85, I save $1. And this is 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 38. I believe that's what it is. 38. 10, 20, 30, yeah, 38. Okay, let's get rid of the cash so I don't mix that up when I do money at the end. No light on in here, it's getting dark. All right, hopefully that's better. Okay, now let's clean up a few things. First things first is that when I was listening to your disposition, Japan, you said that there were a bunch of stuff in a Moor. So I put all those infantry pieces in a Moor, and your stuff is actually in Manchuria. And then I had a mix-up between Kiangsu, Kiangzi. So that's why I'm changing my attacks with the US, because my board was not correct. But that said, my transport from the Carolines is going 1 with 2 infantry and a mech. My transport from the Carolines is going 1, 2 with 2 infantry from the Marianas and a mech. And then an infantry from Caroline Islands is going 1, and I'm taking the Marshall Islands. And that's a lock-in. So that's a possible, that's a possible, and that's a possible. So it's 3 1s versus a 2. Let's see how that goes. That's it for the United States attacks. Everything else is non-combat. Now, there is one thing we need to do, and that's to resolve the 2 transports that you didn't roll in the Marianas, and I didn't see anything posted. So here we go. Each one is a 1. I had a transport that survived for 2 rounds. So first round, missed. Second round, come on, hit something. I hit. All right, so you need to lose one of those planes that landed on your carriers. Next thing, let's go with Palau. So I can roll this together. I've got 3 1s versus a 2. Miss. I hit. So I take Palau with 2 infantry and a mech. Do. Iwo Jima. Same thing. 2 infantry and a mech. I hit, you missed. So I take Iwo Jima. With 2 infantry and a mech. Alright. And Mariana's is mine. Take some of this stuff off the board. Okay, so over in the Pacific, my 2 transports and all the guys sitting here in San Francisco are going to stay. The bomber with the 2 guys is going to fly from Midway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm going to land in Hunan with 2 infantry. Battleship and 2 cruisers, destroyer, are gonna back up into Hawaii. Boom, boom, boom. And then the carrier with the fighter, TAC, battleship are gonna fall back as well. So in the Atlantic, I'm going to take my 2 transports, move them into Sea Zone 91, along with the 4 infantry, artillery, and tank from Gibraltar. The fighter and TAC are going to land in Gibraltar. And the carrier, cruiser, battleship, and destroyer, I'm going to come here to Sea Zone 91. I'm going to rail from San Francisco and artillery here to Eastern US. Placement. I've got 5 transports that are going down. I'm going to chip those as I go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 6. I gotta take off this. Alright. I purchased 2 artillery. Those will go in Eastern. I need this guy. I purchased 3 tanks. So I'll stick those down here in Eastern US. Okay, so that's 5 plus this is 10. And then in what is it, Central US, I'll put down my 5 infantry. And my 5 infantry, right? Here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I bought 4 artillery. 4 artillery. Should I have 2 more? I should have 2 more. Yeah, because that's yeah, 4 artillery. Here we go. Okay, US done. UK. So starting, I might as well just do this. I'm going to put the air base down. There are no attacks here in the Atlantic. This cruiser is going to go 1, 2, 3 into Sea Zone 92, and my 4 planes from London are going to land here in Gibraltar. Transport is going to go pick up an artillery and an infantry and go 1, 2, Sea Zone 91, and I'm going to drop off this guy, infantry. All right, so that's it for the Atlantic side. Mideast. I got 2 attacks. These 3 infantry from Iran are going to attack northwest Iran with a fighter. And then every guy in everybody here is going to attack forward. Take out those 2 infantry. So the other attacks are really simple. Destroyer is going to go into Sumatra, kill the transport. I'm now convoying that space, and then 2 fighters from Calcutta are going to go 1, 2, 3, and then I've got 3 spaces left because I have ATC. And then from, what is it, Hunan, 1 infantry reclaims Guaichao, 1 infantry reclaims Anhui, 1 infantry claims Jiangxi, for China. That comes off. Okay, so that's for attacks. Let's do Java. I've got 2 planes and you have a destroyer. 2 planes and a destroyer. I hit you twice. You missed. So Java is cleared. In Transjordan, I have 2 artillery. I got 2 artillery. I have 2, 3, 4, 5 infantry, so that means 2 are boosted, 3 are not. And I have a tank, a fighter, and a attack. I need 2 hits. I got 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you're 2 in defense. Oh, Merry Christmas. That's 2. Missed. Next, I have, so I take it with 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 infantry, a tank, 2 artillery, and then my planes fly away. In northwest Iran, I've got 3 infantry and a fighter going against your lone infantry, or at least the neutral's lone infantry. Of course, you hit. I hit you. You hit me again, but I take it with 1 infantry. Good thing I brought in 3. Merry Christmas to you. Okay, so that's here. And he's now British. The two planes here in Java fly back to Calcutta. Battleship 2 transports move forward to Sea Zone 39. TAC bomber has 2 left. I'll land him back here in Iran. Fighter lands in. This guy has what? 3 left. No, I need him back for now. Maybe next turn I'll move him somewhere else. He's gonna land in Iran. Over here in Calcutta, I'm gonna take 2 infantry, 2 artillery, and a tank. I'm gonna move him to Szechuan. That's not Chinese. Okay. Placement. I'm gonna place 2 tanks. Oh, the artillery. Sorry, the AAA from Iraq is gonna move forward into Transjordan. So I've got. So I'll go through disposition of all of them. What was I placing? 2 tanks. Go down here. Actually, I am gonna put everything back here in Iraq. And I'll put an infantry there. And then the 2 artillery sit in Iran. China. I think that's it. China. Change that. I'm going to rail the tank. 1, 2. I'm going to put him in Hunan. And that leaves 6 infantry, AAA, 2 fighters in India. China, I'm not going to do anything but place. I'm going to put 2 infantry here in Kwaichao. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't reach. And 2. And what can you do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can land 3 infantry there. Alright, I'm going to change that. Here we go. Yeah, that looks good. You can hit here, here, anywhere you go in here. If you go through there, Russia will take care of it. Okay. So, money. Let's start with US. US is down 2 because the Philippines is out. But I'm up 2 because I took Brazil. I also am up another $1 because I took Caroline's. That's worth $1, right? Yeah. Caroline's is worth $1. And Iwo Jima is worth $1. Marianas, Palau. Is Palau worth anything? No. Marshalls aren't worth anything. So I'm down 1, 2, but I'm up 2 for Brazil and 2 for the islands. So that's 56. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 6, 56. $10 for being at war. What else? I think this next one's the fun one. So I get 3 per territory if I control Iwo Jima, Caroline, Marshall, Marianas, and Taiwan, no. Hainan, no. Okinawa, yes. And Palau. So that's 5. So I get an additional 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 15. And then I get, let's see here. Nothing in Casablanca. 1 per originally controlled territory. So I'm only down 1. So that means I get 16. Right? I already took my no longer neutral. And then Normandy, Bordeaux, no, and one-time payment. No. So USA is at, I'm going to change that to a tenner. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 97. 97. That's US. Plus I saved $1, so that's 98. UK. They're down a lot. UK is down 3 for Kwangtung, 2 for Borneo, so that's 5. 2 for Malaya, 7. 1 for Shan State, that's 8. Right, Shan State's worth $1, 8. Anglo-Egypt, Sudan, that's 9, and then Egypt. It's 2 more, so that's 11. So from 39, 10, 11, right? But I'm up 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 with Iran and Iraq. So that's it, 32. 10, 20, 30. I don't get either of my $10 or my $5 bonuses, but I do get 6 for Iran, Iraq, and Northwest Iran. So I walk away with 38. China. Let's do China here. China. Wow, this is weird. China starts with 12. I'm down 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8, but I'm up 2. That's 10. But I own the road, so China gets 16. Okay, let's start with China. China disposition has, let's do American. In Hunan, I've got 5 artillery, a fighter, and 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 infantry. In Szechuan, I have 2 infantry, 2 cavalry. That's it. All right. With Britain, let's start here in the Pacific. Okay, so infantry in Kiangzi, infantry in Anhui, infantry Kwaichao, 2 infantry, 2 artillery in Szechuan. India, 6 infantry, a AAA, 2 fighters. C-Zone 39, 2 transports, a battleship, 2 destroyers, a carrier. C-Zone 41, a destroyer convoying Sumatra. And that's it for this side of the board. As we go towards the Mid-East, I have infantry Northwest Iran, 2 artillery in Iran. Actually, I want to switch this. I'm going to switch the tank and the 2 artillery. All right. So Northwest Iran, infantry, 2 tanks. Iran, Iraq, infantry, 2 artillery, 2 fighters, attack bomber. In Transjordan, I have 5 infantry, 2 artillery, a tank, and a AAA. Kenya, infantry and mech. Yeah, leave it. Infantry and mech. These guys are all in South Africa. Okay, moving to the Atlantic. UK has on Gibraltar, I just put a new air base. C-Zone 92, what is that, a cruiser. Gibraltar itself, infantry, artillery, and 4 fighters. Transport in 91. C-Zone 119, I have a destroyer, which I'm going to leave. And 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can't reach me. It's a destroyer on destroyer. Okay, so 5 AAA on London with 6 infantry London. Destroyer in C-Zone 119. And then I got Commonwealth guys up there too. And 2 French. 109 is Commonwealth. And that's it. Okay, US. So, US, I've got 5 transports in 101. Central US, I should have 5 infantry, 2 mech infantry. Eastern US, I have 3 tanks, 5 artillery, and 2 AAA. C-Zone 91, US has a battleship, a cruiser, destroyer, carrier, and 2 transports. On Gibraltar, I've got 4 infantry, an artillery, and a tank, along with a fighter and attack bomber. Nothing until I reach Hunan. And I don't think I did Hunan with, I didn't do Hunan with, what do you call it, with Britain. So USA has 2 infantry and an air transport. UK has got a tank, 3 AAA, 3 artillery, and 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 infantry. Moving further into the Pacific. That's gone. USA, C-Zone 34, Palau. I have 2 infantry, 1 mech infantry. Carolines, nothing. Take Marianas. I want to move this sub. Sub's gonna move back to Hawaii. Actually, sub is gonna go. 1, 2. I'm gonna go to Japan. I'm gonna convoy you. So I've got in Sea Zone 6 a submarine. 17, I've got 2 infantry and a mech. Marshall Islands, I have 2 infantry and an artillery. 32 has a transport. 17 has a transport. Sea Zone 26. Sea Zone 26. I have 3 battleships, a carrier, fighter, attack bomber with a destroyer, and 2 cruisers. And then on the Pacific, I have, let's see, in San Francisco, I've got 2 transports, 2 AAA, 2 tanks, 2 infantry, and a artillery piece. I think that's it. Yep, done. It's now Italy. Merry Christmas.